Hello, welcome to another video. It's Danny, your favorite fashion designer and just that girl. But anyways, you guys, today we're gonna do something fun, something that I do like maybe once every 6 months or every couple of months, but literally once every 6 months, I feel like. Or yeah, long story short, we're gonna do a Q&A. So I posted on my Instagram that you guys should ask me questions for a video I'm filming, and you guys did, thankfully. Make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can know the next time I'm doing these Q&As. Sometimes I do the Q&A on my story, sometimes I just film it. So just follow me, just keep up with me, okay? Keep up with me. Anyways, let's get into like the little background questions and everything. I have the questions on my phone. So yeah, one of the first questions, and a question that people ask a lot, was basically like about my background, basically where am I from and where did I grow up, basically. So I am from Houston, Texas, and Lagos, Nigeria. I was born in the United States. I grew up in Lagos. I moved to Houston when I was 10, and I've been in Texas ever since. Love Texas, love it down. But yeah, I am happy that like now as I'm older, I'm getting the chance to go back to Lagos more, and I'm liking it a little bit. Yeah. Somebody did ask, would you move to Lagos? I would move to Lagos for like a specific amount of time for something. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I wanna have a photo shoot, or I wanna do like commercials there for my brand, or just something. Like, I would go there and stay there for work, basically, because I really do enjoy the US. Another place that I would live is LA. Like, a lot of my friends are in LA, so like LA just makes sense for me. So yeah, BRB, let me get some lip gloss. But no, I actually do want to try, like, yeah, living in Lagos would just be very full circle. And yeah, I'm actually trying to go back soon, so who knows, just going back to visit. Anyways, a lot of the questions are about fashion and the businessy side of things. So I got a question saying, can you talk about being a businesswoman and the tough and the good parts? So let's start with the good. I will say the good is, as about being a businesswoman, is that I get to work in my purpose, because a lot of people don't work in their purpose. A lot of people, when they're working, they don't find the work that they do on a day-to-day, they don't find it meaningful. So I'm very thankful and happy that I can do something for work that I find meaningful. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm actually living in my purpose. Like, this is what I'm meant to be doing. And I think I'm just a natural born like boss lady. You know what I mean? Like, I was meant to do this. I was meant to do first daughter, you know. Anyways, and then the tough parts, babe. How much time do we have? How long do we want this video to be? The tough parts, it's a lot. First, sometimes your expectations don't really come to pass. One, it's hard to work with people sometimes. People like externally, maybe not necessarily your team, but like, let's say you're relying on a photographer. They show up 1 hour late. You rented a studio out. The studio, you get there, it's not what you look like. Not what it looks like. Let's say the manufacturer that you're working with, the suppliers you're working with, they're super expensive and they're overcharging you and things like that. It's just, a lot of that can be super discouraging. I think there's a lot of discouragement that goes on in business, especially when you're starting with no prior experience. And I mean, it's life. Like, you have to give yourself a shot at something. You know what I mean? Like, well, and I say no prior experience, meaning like I never worked at like a startup or anything. I just started the business. I never really saw the background, the day-to-day things. I literally Googled everything that I need to know about running a business, or I would watch videos about other entrepreneurs and things like that and figure out like, okay, what can I learn from them? And that's exactly what I did. I will say, like, a main thing that a lot of people struggle with that I know is like, not that I know, but like I've heard of, is just like they don't know where to start. Child, do the legal work, get the legal papers done. You know what I mean? Start something, start somewhere, start marketing it, start telling people about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's always my advice. Just start talking about it, start telling people about it, start marketing it, start somewhere, you know? Okay, next question. What advice would you give to someone trying to pursue a lifelong goal? Good one. A lifelong goal. My advice would be that you are so tunnel vision in whatever you are pursuing that nothing, no outside force, no outside voice, no one on the outside can deter you from the goal that you have set for yourself. Because on a journey like this, a journey like a different kind of journey, and just a lifelong kind of journey, it's so easy to be affected by external forces, by external voices, and conform to what everyone else is doing, or conform to something that you don't even like, or conform to something that's easy. So my thing would just be to always have your, what is that word? Like, to always have your north star or whatever it is. There's a term for it, but always have that, you know, hey, this is what I'm going for, and I'm not gonna let anyone deter me, basically. What advice do you have for someone who wants to design clothes with no prior experience? First things first is to, when it comes to, it depends on, there's two ways to do it, right? So there's design clothes and designing clothes without knowing how to sew, and there's designing clothes with knowing how to sew. Personally, I would think you want to know how to sew, and I suggest you learn how to sew because it's a lot easier to talk to manufacturers and things like that. So my thing, which is what I did, was I was gifted a sewing machine. I had a sewing machine, and I literally just started by learning how to actually use the sewing machine and alter my own clothes that didn't fit. So, and let's say, all your clothes do fit. Go to the thrift store, spend $5 on whatever, and buy stuff that it's definitely not going to fit you properly, and you alter those. You figure out how to alter it. And so whenever you're altering clothes, you kind of understand the, what is it called? Like the blueprints of a piece of clothing. You understand the shapes and everything. Like you just start to learn more about things when you're altering. And altering is not the most fun because you're just trying to make things fit you better, but it gives you a really, really good fundamental, like a good basic of how to sew and how to use a sewing machine. But now when it comes to designing clothes and getting really creative and everything, create things that you want to wear. Literally, that's what I do. Make things you want to wear. Make things that you haven't seen before. Maybe you have seen it before, but you feel like it would be better with this. Like put your own twist on it. Put your own creative spin on it. But make sure it's something that you would like to wear. And this is me giving advice as someone that creates clothes for women because I am a woman. So let's say you're a man and you want to make clothes for women. Okay, maybe don't do that. I don't know, like maybe take the advice differently, but create things that you would be happy to wear, or you would be happy to see somebody wearing. Don't just make things that the shirts, the arm sleeve is cutting like this and it's going, baby, you're not gonna wear that. You know what I mean? Like create things that you're gonna wear. Make it practical, make it cute, make it creative. That's my advice. Okay, what's your creative process like? Ooh, good one. It's super different every time, but you guys are kind of seeing, if you're watching my little episodes, you're seeing how I'm like, my creative process, how it's going with designing my next collection. But long story short, I usually always have like an imagination in my head of something I want, and then I get on my iPad and I start to sketch. Just draw something. It doesn't have to be the most perfect looking sketch that you see on social media or anything. It just has to be like a rough draft of something that you are looking to wear or looking to make. And then from there, you can go into like Pinterest or something like that, and you can get more details and, you know, of what you're inspired by or how you want things to look. And yeah, that's just one of them. Sometimes I'm already inspired by something in like my culture, something that I'm okay, let me find a modern way of putting this piece that's, you know, a traditional piece in my culture. Let me find a way of modernizing it and putting it on the modern day naughty girl. So it's very different. It's very different. But for the most part, that is like how I get creative. And I listen to, and I will say one thing that I have noticed, I was even talking about it with somebody recently, is I used to be really into like female rap music, like empowerment, like, you know, feeling really empowered listening to that and like creating. But for some reason, like it just hadn't been hitting for me recently. And it's been really, really hard. And I noticed the other day I was playing gospel music because I'm a Christian, and I felt a sense of like peace, but the peace now allowed me to be creative. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a peace in my mind and my soul and my body now. I didn't feel like I have to rush or anything. Do you know what I mean? Like it makes you feel creative. So like it's gonna be different for everyone. You figure out what zone you need to be in, what state you need to be in to be creative, and that was what is mine right now. And I hope it remains that way. Oh, she said, hi Danny, not a question, but I asked you for a naughty top last year when the viral how many likes trend was going on, and I just received it recently. I love it so much, thank you. Hashtag naughty girl. Yes, oh my god, yeah, I did this trend where it was like this, or how many likes can you get on your post to get a free naughty top or whatever. And she is the girl. Oh my god, happy you like it. I'm so happy I could do that. Next question was, when you're in Lagos, would you ever consider meeting with your subscribers? Girl, I mean, if you guys would be down, but like the kind of thing is like definitely. But my thing is, we can't just be drinking Coke and laughing. Everybody has to work. Like that's the kind of person I am. Like, yo, I would invite my friends to, I literally still do. I invite my friends to photo shoots, or like, but you can't just be sitting around at my photo shoot staring. Pull out your phone. You're on BTS duty for this side of the shoot. You're on BTS duty here, or you're helping. Everybody's doing something. So with that being said, if I'm meeting my subscribers, baby, you guys are all gonna be working. We're gonna do a little focus group or something. I'm gonna show you sketches. You give me your opinions. You give me what you like, what you don't like. It's work. I'm sorry, like that's the only way. Like, what are you gonna be doing? Like after a while, what next? You know what I mean? Like I would need to like, it would be like I would do like a focus group kind of thing, like talking to like my potential customers, like my target audience in Lagos. Like, yeah, I would absolutely love that. Like, yeah, I mean, I plan on being in Layers more, so I would like to. I'm gonna be there in a couple. By the grace of God, I'm gonna be there in a couple months. So crazy. I'm so excited. Like, who is she? You guys. What do you wish someone told you before you started your brand? I wish somebody told me to. Ooh, there's a lot of things coming to my head right now. Always be consistent. Don't be discouraged by, don't be discouraged by low sales or low engagement. Don't be discouraged by people that gatekeep, or people that don't see the vision, or people that act like you're not as good as you believe that you are. Ooh, I could keep going. But I've always had the mentality of like, you'll see one day. Like, yeah. Like whenever let's say I want to work with somebody, I want to work with like a celeb or something, and their stylist is like, well, they're not gonna do that, but like, let's say the stylist just doesn't reply or something. I'm just like, they're gonna come back asking for it one day. They're going to come back asking for it one day, and that is my mentality. Even like let's say somebody disrespects me, like let's say a photo shoot studio owner disrespects me. It's like, you're gonna regret that. That's the mentality I have. Like, maybe like, okay, cool. Maybe you can act like this to me right now, but you're gonna regret it one day because like of the amount of ambition I have. Do you know what I mean? Like it's, if you get me, you get me. Tap into men's fashion, you'd kill it. I would love to, and I will one day. Mark my words, I'm going to, because you guys, I meet so many men that are like, let me wear something, make something for me, make a custom outfit for me. And I've been trying to make a custom outfit for the longest time. And yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna do something like unisex or something, because we still for the naughty girls. Maybe you might call y'all naughty boys or naughty man, I don't know. But it would definitely be like a unisex P, because who run this world? Girls, naughty girls. So yeah, for sure. You guys, there's other questions that I like, somebody had sent me, but I've literally like, because they wanted to send like a long thing, I've lost the questions. So this is gonna be the last one. This is ending on a very cute note. What is your dream vacation? My dream vacation. My dream date, cute. Sorry, that reminds me of Love Island. Dream vacation. I want to say like friggin'. I really want to go to Fiji or the Maldives. And it's crazy because I was gonna go to Fiji this year, but change of plans. I still might. But yeah, Fiji or the Maldives, just very like pretty, picturesque beaches. Like, is this real life? That is what I want to see. Like the prettiest beaches. You know those beaches that are like your wallpaper? Like that is what I want to go somewhere that looks like a wallpaper. Like, yeah, the tropical version. Yeah, I can just imagine. Oh my God, imagine doing like a resort shoot. Like one day, it's coming. But yeah, anyways, that was all the questions I could answer for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys. And let me know what more videos you would like to see in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.